Hey guys, my name is Michelle Bryant, owner of Bryant's Tax, Logistics, and Accounting Services, LLC. I'm coming to you today with another video. I say that all my videos, but it's been a long time since I've done a video. I had a lot going on, been busy as ever with working, running my business, which I still have my full-time job, thank God. So I've been working, running my business, and thank God my business have been doing well, and just doing all I can do. And I was tired. You know, it takes some energy to do these YouTube videos, okay? To get on Instagram Live and all that stuff. I say this year that I'm gonna do better and stay consistent, so I'm working on it, okay? Today is February 22nd, 2021. All right, busy Monday. All right, so this is my second video. I did one at my office. I didn't like the way it came out. I don't like the that HD USB camera I got in there. It looks weird. And then I didn't have my microphone hooked up, so I sounded weird. So everything was just all weird. So I had to come home to do my video before I jump on the computer, get some work done, and then go head out and get me some crabs. I want me some snow crabs. I'm an addict. I'm a crab fiend. But anywho, so little bit of update. My mother is doing well. Thank God, she's doing a whole lot better. She's on her medication. Woo woo. Working, business is doing good. This first quarter, I'm going out with the bang for first quarter, and everything's all good. I went and brought me a nice little cute purse. I ain't never spent that much on a purse before, but you know what? I said I deserve this purse. I was eyeing this purse. Well, first I wanted a different purse, but I was at the outlet in North Georgia in Dawsonville, and they have a Gucci store out there. And so many people be standing outside that Gucci store. I say that's my second time going there, and the line stay long. So I say, well, let me see if there's Gucci purse in here that I like, or the belt. So of course it didn't have the purse, and of course it didn't have the belt. They look, you know, a lot of things were sold out, so I don't know if I got in there too late or what. But I found this nice little classy black Gucci purse that I brought myself. I say I treated my goddamn self. Cause women, we got to do that. We got to treat our darn self, okay? We work hard too, okay? So, I did that, and just, you know, moseying on and just working. I want to talk to you today about 7202, Form 7202. All right, I've been asked a lot of questions about it, and I didn't know too much about it because I didn't take any classes on it. And yes, I do take classes. I didn't take any classes on it, so I didn't really know anything about it, but I had to do my research and I had to read up on it and stuff like that. And if you're a self-employed individual that were affected by the coronavirus, then this will apply to you. And if you are employed, W-2 employee, and have a side business, okay, a Section 1402 trade or business, then this will apply to you as well. All right, so what is the Form 7202? It's credits for sick leave and family leave for certain self-employed individuals. All right, to qualify, you have to be an eligible self-employed person. Both the following must be true. You regularly carry on a trade or business within the meaning of the Section 1402. You would have been eligible to receive qualified sick leave wages under the Emergency Paid Sick Leave Act if you had been an employee or of an employer other than yourself, and or eligible to receive qualified family leave wages under the Emergency Family and Medical Leave Expansion Act if you have been an employee of an employer other than yourself. Each employee, self-employed individual must file a separate Form 7202. And I'm just going to briefly touch on this, okay? I don't want this video to be too long. All right, so if you were unable to perform services as a self-employed individual because of one or more of the following reasons, you were subject to federal, state, or local quarantine or isolation order related to COVID-19. were advised by healthcare providers to self-quarantine due to concerns related to COVID-19. You were experiencing symptoms of COVID-19 and seeking a medical diagnosis. Also, if you were caring for an individual who was subject to a federal, state, or local quarantine or isolation order related to COVID-19, you were caring for an individual who was advised by a healthcare provider to self-quarantine due to concerns related to COVID-19. You were caring for a son or daughter because of school or place of care for that child was closed, or the child care provider for that child was unavailable due to COVID-19 precautions. All right. If you qualify for the sick leave wages, it's subject to $511 per day limit, but there are certain limitations and rules that apply. And the credit for the family leave for certain self-employed individuals is $200 per day up to a certain limit. So if you're self-employed or if you're an employee, W-2 employee, and have a Section 1402 business, and for self-employed, you got to have a Section 1402 business, and you can look that up, Section 1402. All right, look that up. Business, and you can qualify if those rules apply. So I'm a tax preparer. I'm a tax professional. I'm an ERO. I have my own EFIN and everything else. So I'm pretty good. I've been in the business for 20 years, over 20 years. I worked with H&R Block off and on for many, many years. And I also did taxes on the side as a hobby. And as you all know, I preach all the time. I got serious about this when I had a stroke and a seizure at the same time on the job. And I said, I've been wanting to do this before, but my head wasn't clear. Oh no. You know, I had other things going on that the timing was not right. But when I woke up and I got myself together, I said, I'm gonna do this for me. I'm gonna get this business together. I'm gonna be serious about it. I'm gonna spread, okay, the information I have and help those who needing their taxes done, who's in the trucking business, logistic business, who need accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, anything. I'm here. All right. I have a nice administrative assistant that's working with me, and I'm going to be bringing on more people onto the team, getting them trained up. I am doing IRPs for the state of Georgia and renewals, $140 for IRP and $100 for the renewal. Okay, so I am bonded with the state of Georgia and approved to be a service provider. And also, you know, I still have my one-on-one sessions. I have everything under the sun. You just go to my website, view all my information there, click on the links, and it'll take you to where you need to go. I still have my dispatching course, and I have a tax professional in logistics training, one-on-one training that I'm conducting, teaching tax preparers how to prepare truckers' taxes so that there could be more of us around. You know, because all the time I'm getting calls where truckers are saying it's hard for them to find someone that would do their taxes, that understand the business, okay? So I decided to offer that as a way to spread my knowledge, okay, to other areas, to people who have truckers, like Savannah have a lot of truckers, Charlotte has rail yards and stuff, Jacksonville, everywhere. Truckers live everywhere. And sometimes they want to come in the office. And see, if you're not in Georgia, if you're not in the area where I'm located, near the Atlanta area, then I have to do you virtually, which is nothing wrong with that. I'm glad to take you on virtually, but sometimes you want to go in that office as well. So I'm showing others how to do truckers' taxes. And in addition to that, the training one-on-one comes with IFTA, fuel tax, IRPs, and 2290s. So they keep you all in, and probably throw in UCR to keep everybody in compliance, okay? So that course is available for $1,500. It will be on my website within the next 2 weeks so that you can have the option to make partial payments through PayPal credit. So that'll be there, but yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, you can email me at info@bryantstaxlogistics.com. My website is www.bryantstaxlogistics.com. And I'm gonna give you my office number. Let me grab my phone. Oh hell, my phone, well, I got it in my other phone. I'm gonna give you my office number because I do not know it by heart. It's 770 something. But you can call my office if you would like to set an appointment, or let's see what my office number is. My office number is 770-460-5294. 770-460-5294. All right, and I got to preach for a little second. Okay, I hadn't been on here that long. I got to preach. Let me tell you something. Life is too short. Okay? Now is the time to do what you want to do. Do what you're going to do, and don't give a darn about who don't like it. Okay? Now, if you want to start a business, start it. You ain't got to quit your job. I didn't quit my job. And I'm still working. But do it on the side. You got to start from somewhere. You want to get that CDL? And you ain't even got to get a CDL, get a trade. Or if you don't want to be a business owner, get a full-time job as a W-2 employee and be the best that you can be. If you don't have a skill or a trade, sign up for it. A lot of you all qualify for financial aid and don't even know it. And financial aid will pay for technical skill trade learning, careers, certificates. And that stuff ain't cheap. It'll be paid for. You just got to go out there and do it. Life is too short. Okay? You got to live your life. People are dying left and right, getting sick and everything. I'll tell you my story. I was 30, let me see, how old am I? Okay, I was 36 years old when I had a stroke and a seizure at the same time. And everybody knew something was wrong because I was speaking, I was talking, but I wasn't making sense. And I didn't know, I just wanted to go home and lay down. I just kept saying, I was in Albany working, Albany, Georgia. I kept saying, I want to go home and lay down. I'm gonna go home and lay down. Thank God I didn't go home and lay down, because I probably would not have woken up. I was living in Warner Robins at the time. I was working out in the field. And so I remember the day where I felt my face start drawing up. I got in my high rail truck, and my high rail man was right there with me, and my supervisor right there, and and my face started drawing up, and I was like, the only thing I can remember, and I had foam, I felt the foam going around my mouth. The only thing I can remember was grabbing hold of my high rail man, and then I went out, and I woke up in the hospital. I couldn't speak for 2.5 months. You talking about some scary? If you would have touched me, I was probably about 200 degrees all day and night. My whole body, it still hadn't regulate, like it was before. Like if you knew me before, I got cold easily. Oh, I got cold. When I first come up here, I get cold easily, but I don't get cold like that no more. I get cold, but not that easily because my body hadn't regulated itself yet. But anyway, lost no sort, yeah. But anyway, birth control almost took me out of here. When you look at them side effects, may cause stroke, heart attack, death, they ain't lying. It almost took me out. There's some women that have been taken out by birth control. Okay? So be careful of those birth controls that got high estrogen. Be careful of birth controls, period. I know women, we need to take it, but birth control pills almost killed me. So you got to be careful. But then it also woke me up, because I don't know if I ever would have started and moved the way I'm moving now. I tell people off. I say no when they ask me. I used to spoil the hell out of my family. I would do for them what I do for myself. I say the devil is a liar. I woke up and say the hell no. Oh, can I have hell no? Can I have, oh no. Even the babies, no. But then I get it anyway. But what I realize is, thank God I'm still, making money and stuff being paid. But what I realized, I have disability with my job, but ask yourself a question. What percentage would you get if something should happen to you and you have to be on disability? And you have this long-term disability with your job and short-term. What is the percentage that you will receive? And will it be enough to take care of your bills? That's the question I asked a little too late. If I had disability insurance, you know, things would have been, I would be smooth sailing right now. Now, I'm not saying my job didn't pay me. I had, you know, other things at my job, which I was grateful to still get paid. Okay, thank God. Yes, I work for a very good company. But when I realized that after I had the stroke, I said, what if I wasn't able to go back to work? What if I was on long-term disability? How much would I bring home? Would that be enough to cover everything? And now that I have a mortgage, would that be enough? So I applied to cover the other percentage so they can equal up to what I'm used to bringing home in disability insurance. And I was denied because I had a stroke. I'm high risk. I said, ain't that better? So I'm gonna do another video about disability insurance. But if you are able to, and this applies to everyone, W-2 employees, self-employed business owners, if you are able to obtain disability insurance, get it now. Anything can happen, and you can go out for, if not everybody can go out for 3 months and almost 3 months and still get paid. And you talking about able to pay your bills, but you got additional bills because you done racked up so many doctor bills from being sick. It's ridiculous. And you got to still pay the doctor bills so they can continue to see you. I had like 5, 6 doctors I was seeing. I think about 6 different doctors, all this medication. The hospital, I went into the hospital and asked some people, well, I really couldn't talk, but I asked them the best I could if I get financial assistance or work out a payment plan. That lady like, how much you make? The heck? I want to tell that lady, I couldn't tell her off because I couldn't talk. I could write, but I couldn't talk. If I was able to speak, I would tell her off because she was rude as hell. If you got bills and then you done created 40 or whatever $1,000 worth of more bills or whatever, I paid almost $10,000, my out of pocket maximum plus a little bit more that year. And it happened in December, so I don't use up my benefits for 17 and then it went into 18, so I had to start all over again. So I paid some money. What if you ain't got it? You living paycheck to paycheck, you know, and a lot of us live paycheck to paycheck. I lived paycheck to paycheck for the longest time. That's all I know. I'm not from a wealthy or a well-to-do or whatever kind of family. We struggle hard. And I grew up and I learned, I built great work ethics. I don't know, I think I was born with it because I've been working since I was 13 years old. I started working young. I started working through State of Georgia Department of Labor program they had. And I was able to work at 13 and 14. And then when I was 15, I had to get a work permit through the counselor's office, which I was able to do. As soon as I turned 15, I went to the counselor's office, I got my work permit. I would be able to write disability insurance contracts, but I'm still waiting on my license to come through from the state of Georgia. I passed my test back in June of 2020. First time, accidental health and life insurance test. First try. They were so happy. They say people normally don't do it the first time, but I did because, you know, I'm a ghetto nerd. And I'm proud to be. I may got some hoodish in me, okay? Because I'm not gonna be ashamed where I come from and how I grew up. That's what made me who I am. Never ashamed, but I know one thing, I'm a ghetto nerd. So I passed that test the first time. Still ain't got my license. So I'm gonna check on my license. Cause let me tell you, I'm a hustle, and try to retire by my goal is to retire by 55, at 55, between 55 and 59, or between 55 and 60, and live the rest of my life. If I can do it like these 5 people, I don't think I can do no fire. Cause I'm already about to be 40. So I ain't gonna work that hard to retire by 50. Nah, 10 more years, if I live to see it, it ain't gonna kill me, you know, hey. But my goal is to retire by 55 if I could. I think I still be able to have some pep in my step and do what I want to do. Cause these 55-year-olds ain't no normal 55-year-olds. These 55-year-olds are fine, honey. Shoot. New age 55, hey, I'm about to be 40, do I look fine? But on a serious tip, looking to get some disability insurance. You want to take all your bills, make sure you add up all your bills and see what you need to live, include your food and your kids, all of your responsibilities, and see how much you have to have per month to sustain your current lifestyle, what you bring home per month. And get some disability insurance. It's not that expensive at all. But get some disability insurance. So whatever state you're in, get some disability insurance. You can get it as a W-2 employee. If your job have insurance, they pay 70%. If you become disabled, short-term 70, long-term 60 or whatever, then short-term, you want to get 30% of your income to make up that to add to that 70, so you'll be 100% of what you bring home. Or for long term, you do 40% and make up and add it to that 60, so you can have that 100%. You are a business owner and all the responsibilities on you. You definitely need some insurance, disability insurance. Because whenever you stop, everything stops. Unless you got your company set up to roll without you. And to be real, a lot of us ain't got it set up like that yet. We working there, we're working to get there. I know I am, but I ain't there yet. And plus I'm a little OCD. I love doing stuff myself though. I'm just OCD like that. People know me, I'm OCD, honey. You know me, I'm OCD. I love doing stuff myself. It seems more personal. But I'm tired. I'm wearing myself out, but it seems a little bit more personal. You know? I put that little southern twang on there. But this video is longer than I expected it to be. Longer than I want it to be. But it's important to me. So if you need your taxes done, please reach out to me. Again, my name is Michelle Bryant, owner of Bryant's Tax, Logistics and Accounting Services. You can find me on Instagram and on Facebook at Bryant's Tax. Also, I have a teachable course, which I am adding to that course. I have a one-on-one training course, and I'm adding more online courses soon. Right after I get out of this busy tax first month or two. I'm gonna have to make time in between. I'm gonna have to set my schedule up. Okay, I'm gonna make a video and do this and that on this day. I'll make a video and do this and that on that day. Bam. But yeah, so reach out to me if you need help with your taxes. I can do all taxes, even past years. Okay, whatever year you have, I can do it. Okay, I just need the paperwork. So if you got past back taxes that need to be filed, I'm your girl. I do offer and compromise. I got a guy that works with me. He's been in the business for a long time. And we'll tag team that bad boy. We'll tag team it. Offer and compromise. Starting at $1,500. So you know, starts at $1,500. Now I won't get up as high as $4,000 some places, but it's gonna start at $1,500. So I need to play that number, 150. Did I say 1,500? 2 times tonight. I need to play that number, 150. If y'all play that number 150 and y'all hit, make sure you cash at me at Michelle, MICHELLE 912. Cash at my cut. And if you enjoyed this video, cash at me. 912 Michelle 912 MICHELLE 912, baby. Seaport. All right, y'all have a good day. All right, bye-bye.